that embargo. Is that all right, Neil?
You look pretty angry, to say the least, at half time, but very, very happy by the end. See very different.
Yeah, I completely agree. We start good. The first 5-10 minutes, we create two chances, and after that, we forgot that the ball should be moved. And in the first half, the ball was in the possession of the players, in the feet. It's not good. So the pass to John to Nico, before that pass, it was three little touches. The pass to Kyle to John is three little touches. And when that's happened, everything is slow. And when that's happened, our transitions is our rhythm is low, and we consider counterattacks, and everything can happen. But the last 10 minutes, 12 minutes, the first half before the goal, I felt that, okay, now we got it. Now we got it the right tempo, more quicker and move more sense. And of course, we cannot deny it. Helps a lot the score from Leroy in the last minutes. Like, of course, the result against Liverpool, the play against 10-11 helped us a lot in that situation. And the second half, we were what we have been in the last week. So we have a tempo. We were patient in the right moment. Attack quick when we can attack quick. The problem was we didn't discriminate how you have to run quick or how you have to make 25 passes. Football, you cannot make all the time quick transitions. The fans love that, quick in 3 seconds to score a goal. We will like too, but the opponents, they are not stupid, so they have to defend that. So when we regain the ball in some situation, you have to make a counter-attack, quick attack, but after that you have to move quicker the ball. And that it was our problem. Maybe because most of the players, it was 8 or 9 players that played today, didn't play that week. And after the Watford, I had the feeling when you play every 3 days, you have the rhythm. And this week they train good, but they a little bit down. And to increase that, to come back again in the competition, we waste a little bit our time in the first half.
Basically, at the end of the first half, the kick your chair. Was that frustration? At the end of your first half, you kicked your chair in the dugout. Was that out of frustration?
No, it's because I don't like the chair.
Steve, just wait for the mic, mate.
Leroy was excellent again today. He finished the season so well last season as well. How hard was it at the start of this season not to leave him out and not to play him as much in the first few games?
Because he didn't arrive good. He didn't make a good preseason. He was not good in the preseason, in the first games. He didn't deserve to play. And now I have 5 strikers. All of them deserve to play. All of them. Because Gabriel is an amazing player. Bernardo Silva, every time he plays, he creates for himself a lot of things. But Raj, Leroy, Sergio, all of them are going to play. Some of them are going to rest. The next game is going to play. But I need them sharp. I need him. But of course, Leroy, the last 5-6 months, the last season, especially the second part of the season, was so important for us. He's a guy who runs in behind in the right tempo, in the right moment, like anyone else in the world. So he's a guy who is improving the simple things. The simple balls don't lose the ball. Before, always the simple things lose the ball. He has to improve in that because any score is so important. So he's scoring a lot of goals. He create chances, give assists. He's a young player, 21, 22 years old. So it's so important for us.
Pep, when you look at the side, do you see a side that's more mature, more resilient than last season, or is it still too early to say?
It's too early to say. If you analyze 30 minutes in the first half, we were not ready to compete, to be there. But it's normal. 90 minutes, maybe you cannot be all the time, but it was slowly. So it was a fault, and nobody go to take the ball and start to play. So it's 5, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds before one guy go there, take the ball, and start to play on. So when that's happened, everything is slow. So the ball boys, it was slow. Everybody was slow. And we have to do the game. We have to create the game. That team is created no wait. We have to provoke the situations, and we didn't in most of the time the first half. The second half, we saw immediately the team was ready. Was again, we didn't concede. The transition was in the right position. We win the duels. We move quick the ball. We find in the right side, the different way to attack in the left side. So and we did it.
That's why, so I shouldn't say that's why you spoke to the ball boy, was it? I saw just one stage.
Yeah.
Get quicker ball.
Yeah.
What does, I mean, your team scored 18 goals now in 4 games. What does that do leading into the Champions League game on Tuesday with Shakhtar? How does that make the team feel at the moment?
Well, Shakhtar, first of all, I know them very well because in my period in Barcelona, in Bayern Munich, play a lot of times. They have maybe 4 or 5 Brazilian. They change. They start with Fernandinho, Douglas Costa. They change, and every time they buy an amazing football players. They have experienced players like Rakitsky. It's a top team. They were able to beat one of the best teams right now in the world, like is Napoli playing football. And they were able to beat them. It will be so complicated, and we cannot distract because in Champions League, in the group we have, be careful. We need our fans. Hopefully our fans can come because in Champions League I know they have a little bit more problems. So I use my social medias and the medias here to use my come next Tuesday to help us because in Champions League one step back you are in a real trouble and of course you are able to win, we will be able to make a huge step to be in February in 80 finals for the Champions League. So but hopefully we can learn today what we have not done good and play, win the game and go before the international break our game in London against Chelsea.
Well, what you've been saying to us here about the slow pace of everything, was that the main message you gave to the players at half time?
Yeah.
And was that quite a forceful message you gave them because they seemed to react?
No, it was 1 or 2 things about our pressing was not good, about the way we have to attack in the right, in the left, in different positions the players we have. But without Mendy, we cannot attack fluently in the fullback like we have Mendy, for example, with Danilo. But especially that. So especially have to understand we have to do the games. So we are not a team to wait the set piece action or wait one counter-attack action. We have to provoke, we have to make quick. And nobody in anything is quicker than the ball. Anything. Even the faster player in the world is quicker than our ball. And you have to move it quicker. And we train every day for that, in the boxes, positional game and games, to make everything quick. And after the first goal, the second half helped us a lot to understand that.
Pep, how is Mendy? I mean, is he going to be fit for what's wrong with him?
Tomorrow we're going to make a real test. He feels better. It was a kick. Hopefully it's a kick. I don't know if the ligament is damaged. The ligament we're going to see tomorrow. No, knee.
Okay, any questions in Spanish? Just falling back. I'll come to you first. And just pass the mic up here. Thanks.
Vale. Okay. Hola, bones, Pep. 22 gols en 5 partits en aquest mes, 4 golejades, però més enllà de les estadístiques, creus que per sensacions és el teu millor mes al City des que has arribat?
En continuïtat, sí. Home, no he fet mai, no sé si amb el Barça o amb el Bayern eren capaços de fer tants gols en tants partits. Potser en el primer any hi va haver una època amb el Barça en feien molts, però hi són molt de gols i moltes ocasions i ens fan molt poques ocasions. Però m'agrada que durant mitja hora ho hem fet molt malament perquè això ens ajuda a saber al final on estem, que si no ho fem bé les coses sempre pot passar. Però, evidentment, fer a la Premier League, que diuen que és la lliga més dura, qualsevol et complica, doncs poder fer 5 gols i bàsicament pel fet que a casa les mínimes opcions, moltes o poques que l'any passat vàrem tenir per guanyar la prèvia les vam perdre aquí. Vam deixar caure molts punts aquí, molts. I després de començar amb l'Everton aquí dic no, Sant tornem-hi. Però és molt bo per nosaltres que el Liverpool 5 gols avui una altra vegada, perquè ara després de Stamford Bridge ens ve Stoke i Burnley seguits a casa i és molt important per nosaltres ser sòlids a casa, que la gent pugui sentir que al contrari ve i digui aquests a casa estan forts. Això és molt important. Per tant, ens dona molta confiança que ho podem fer.
So you have scored 22 goals in the last 5 matches. Beyond statistics, do you think this is your best month so far at Manchester City? Well, obviously, in terms of continuity, I can't remember where I was in FC Barcelona and Bayern if we scored so many goals. Maybe at Barcelona my team's always scored a lot of goals, create a lot of chances. But so far, it's good to have these first minutes to realize where we are, that we still have a gap to improve. But obviously, in the Premier League, considering how tough is this competition, being able to score 5 goals today, all the chances we created. I remember last year we missed a lot of chances, we missed a lot of points here at home. So when we start this season against Everton, it reminded me a little bit, damn it, I hope it's not going to happen again. But Liverpool, 5 goals, today 5 goals. Hopefully in the next games at home against Stoke City, Burnley, we are going to do great. And we need to be consistent here at home. It's really important for us, especially to boost our confidence.
Hola, mister. 3,6 goles por partido, 7 victorias, un empate. La gente conversando afuera con los aficionados están ilusionados. A esta altura, ¿la ilusión vale o, como dice quizás la canción del momento, hay que ir pasito a pasito todavía?
Bueno, estamos en septiembre. Yo no voy a decirle a la gente que no esté contenta, ni que se ilusione. Es decir, al final esto no va de levantar un título, va de que esto es un show, como vas al cine o cualquier acto. Y la gente viene aquí y dice, bueno, pues 90 minutos nos lo hemos pasado muy bien. Esa es la razón por la que hacemos nuestro trabajo. Luego si al final ganamos o no ganamos ya lo veremos. Pero yo que la gente esté contenta, no hay mayor satisfacción que podamos tener todos los que estamos aquí en esto. Pero estamos en septiembre. Es decir, la realidad es que este año ahora mismo tenemos menos puntos que el año pasado. Tenemos menos puntos que el año pasado. Y mira cómo acabó el año pasado. Es decir, esto al final estamos en septiembre y veremos cómo respondemos los próximos partidos.
So you have 3.6 goals as average score, 7 wins so far this season. We saw the fans outside today really excited. Do we understand their excitement, their happiness? Well, first of all, I must say we are still in September, but obviously I'm not one to not tell the people